Here's Barbara. How are you, Q family? I wasn't here last week. I was visiting family for Easter. It was so fun. And I'll tell you, today I came in and no James. So I am riding here talking to you without my favorite co-host. But here I am. Doing the best I could do. So, since James isn't here today, if anybody wants to call in, 352-315-1410, we could talk about James. We could talk about James all we want. Only good things. I'm not going to get in trouble for other things. But hey, look, call me and let's talk about James while James isn't here, because this may be our only opportunity. So welcome to the show today. This is Barbara James. I'm a certified nutrition coach. And I'm also like a professional dieter, gained and lost weight, been on every program imaginable. So I could definitely speak to you when it comes to a program that would be good for you to help you out and get you on this ageless journey. I load all of these shows up to my YouTube channel, which is Ageless Ways, Longer Days. And go back and look at some of those because there's some good nutrition information out there for you. I also attend the University of Florida's College of Medicine in my free time, and I am studying to be a gerontologist. I am counting down the moments because I will be graduating soon. And what does that mean for you guys? That means that I have studied the aging body for the last few years, every aspect of how your brain works, how your body is functioning, why it's so important for you to treat it the way it needs to be treated. Well, the last time we spoke, we talked about our immune system, and I'm challenging each of you out there to just conduct your lifestyle just a little bit differently. And we're going to start to think ageless, not with an expiration date. Many of you are listening to this show and you're thinking, oh, I'm, 60, 70, 80, 90. I can't wait to be with Jesus. Well, you know what? Neither can I. But right now we are here and we need to focus on keeping this body the best that we could keep it and giving God the best that we could possibly do. That means physically, mentally, socially, and emotionally. So I ended the show last time talking about my father, and my father was an Italian immigrant who happened to come to America on Easter Sunday, which really is profound, for us. When I was thinking about it, when I was making some notes for the show today, I'm like, okay, Easter Sunday, we think about the resurrection and what Jesus has done for us, resurrection, new life. And that's what my father was coming for on Easter Sunday. He landed here not understanding the language. He just knew that this was going to be a new life. So I speak that to each of you. Let this moment that you hear these words be your new life, be a new life to try and just change some of those things that have really been bothering you, really been on your heart, really have led you down a road you don't want to be, or have filled you with bitterness and anger. Let this be your resurrection time. Let this be the time that you rise up and say, you know what? I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to make some changes. I speak many times on this show that small changes pay off huge dividends. If you never remember anything else I say, remember that. Small changes pay off huge dividends. So think about that today as we go through, consequences to behaviors that are erratic. And that's all behaviors that are erratic. There's consequences to every behavior. Whether it's good or it's bad, there is a consequence to what each of us do. Just yesterday in USA Today, killed a bunch of chickens because the chickens had found to have bird flu. They didn't just kill a bunch of chickens. They killed 1.6 million of them. And plus, there were even more, but they categorized them all differently. I don't understand the world of chicken. But you have to be aware of these different types of things that go on and think about how this can affect you. And you want to be cognizant of the things you're putting in your body is probably the number one thing I will tell you. But I'm not afraid of any of these things. I'm not afraid of the bird flu. I'm not afraid of any of it. You shouldn't be either, because we are in training now. I'm challenging you now to be in training to give our bodies the best that we could be to lead this ageless lifestyle. We are going to work on supporting our immune system. And some of the things that we're going to do that are simple. Simple changes will help you move forward. I would suggest, again, that you go back to some of these YouTubes and look at some of the things that we talked about in those regards. But I'll recap some of them. Vitamin A is good to support your immune system. It also helps with your vision and your eye health, cellular growth. It's a great antioxidant. Remember what the antioxidants are. You have these scavengers in your body called free radicals, and they are what is causing disease. Now, many times that's happening because your cells are destructing for behaviors, bad food choices, no exercise, all kinds of different things. Those bad cells need to be neutralized, and they get neutralized. This is all like this is scientific at the basic. I'm not giving you exactly how this happens. I'm giving you my version of the simplicity of it, which is these bad cells need to be neutralized, and they get neutralized by antioxidants. So boosting the antioxidants in your body will neutralize those free radicals. So that's why some of these things that I'm telling you to take or to, you could eat these things too. A lot of the things I'll tell you what the food sources are. So you could also eat them too. So when we're going to go to break in a few minutes here, I believe, and when we come back, I will be talking about your bodies and you. And look, hey, call me and let's talk about James. He's not here. 352-315-1410. Gina, where are you? We could say a lot of stuff about James. I'll see you when we get back. Bye.